we've had a few people come into the gallery thinking that these were real installations. So last week I had someone, they came in and said, oh, I thought, you know, and I'm thinking like, really? You know, I guess, you know, if you look closely to have glass that big, you know, maybe.
Yeah, I sort of doubt that you could actually make a piece of glass that big. I don't know.
but that's the interesting thing, that David's work has taken up a whole different effect from these, you know, online stuff, you know, whether it's Instagram or whatever, is that people see them, and even the show you were invited, maybe you can tell us the story behind that show that in Italy that.
Oh yeah. He's talking about, I did a big installation in a room at the Palazzo Ducali in Mantova, Italy. It's this historic place. It's almost like the Uffizi in Florence. And the part that, the space that they gave to me was almost like a catacomb looking, and I had actually designed, you know, sort of miniatures that looked a little bit like it. So it's a real beautiful, interesting space with arches and all that sort of thing. But the reason that I was invited to that show was that the curator saw a picture online of one of these, you know, that was a miniature, and he assumed that it was real. So he wrote me a letter in Italian, you know, sort of out of the blue, inviting me to come to Italy and do this. And so I wasn't, you know, I knew I was going to have to tell him that the ones he saw weren't real. But before I did that, even he figured it out, and he wrote me again, and he said, well, you know, understand, I really want like an actual size piece. And the room was about 100 feet long. It was like pretty challenging space to work with.